Hi, my name is Brian, and today I'm going to show you how you can actually add the factory backup camera that's not available in the US to your 2014 Plus Genesis Coupe, as long as it has navigation. Here's the camera installed in its actually intended position. You're going to have to make your own wiring harness. You're going to have to run 6 wires from here through there all the way up through here, around, down here, all the way up, and continue up into this kick panel. Now the wires from this point are already going to be installed in your car, and they're going to go up here to the back of your to the back of the head unit. You don't need to do any wiring. You're only going to concentrate on the point from here all the way back. Now once you have everything plugged in, and you go in reverse, now you have a camera. You give it a second. There you go. Car's still loading. Now the park sensors actually will, if you have the park sensors equipped, which you do not need the park sensors to install the camera, you just need this navigation system. Now they'll actually start the beep as you get to the green, increase the beeping as a yellow, and then actually finally once you get to the red zone, it'll be a solid tone. I'd show you that, but I have no one behind me. Now also they will move from what I've been told, but I have not found the actually factory pins to pin up the 2 wires for the CAN network. I'm assuming it's got to go in the C CAN. I just have not had the time to do that yet, but the wires are almost all the way run up there. Now here's my spare backup camera. It's the part number you need. It will come in other digits after that corresponding to the paint code if you want to get it pre-painted. Otherwise, get one, then you just got to take this off and have it painted. Then you're actually going to need this pigtail. It has 8 wires, but it's actually only 7, which 7 quickly becomes 6. Then you're also going to need a used floor harness box, because this is going to give you the connector. Actually, it is this one, with all the pins that are actually going to pin in here, because from this point forward it goes into your dashboard harness, which is already going to have the wires for the camera right here, which these all wires transfer over to your head unit. Let me take everything apart and show you the next steps. Now here's the wiring diagram that I've actually made up. So goes the camera, and here's the pins. This is a connector. Camera, 7 wires. 7 wires quickly become 6. 4 of them are actually driving the camera. These 2 actually drive the angle system, which I have not found the exact pin out for, so they're not connected yet. These go over to MF31 and get pinned in these 4 locations. From there, your car should already have this. 2013 may not, but 2014 plus do. This is this kick panel, goes all the way up to the M15A connector behind the head unit. Now all our cars have these pinned into ground. You just need to cut it or disconnect it all the way at the next kick panel, all the way over there. Your choice is yours. Now here is this junction box. So you gotta take this apart. And in here, if this thing will cooperate, which today it's not. In here, very carefully move these out of the way so you can see. These 4 wires are the camera. Now I made my own harness. They go out here, and they travel on this section right, which one is it? This section right here, and go along all the way to the trunk area. Continue along, and then you're going to have to fabricate your own little harness, because the factory one does not have enough wires to hold everything in. Now once you run the camera wires up there, continue running it long time the things all up to here. Now here, these are your wire colors. You're just gonna follow the thing, everything around, and bring all the wires up here. Here's the actual connector, 7, which actually ends up just being 6. 4 for the wires to this red and blue twisted pair. It's your CAN network, but you can let that be until I figure the rest of it out. Here's actually the factory hole to hold the connector for the actual camera, as well as this is the bracket that I'm telling you every single Genesis Coupe has. It's all designed for it. Let me take this out and show you the next step. Now this is a hole and actually measured in inches down to 10,000ths what the trunk hole is supposed to look like. That's a manufacturer pre-cut. So you're just going to have to drill a hole in the center and then get a Dremel and very, very carefully, here's a template, cut out this shape. It's the exact shape of the camera. Now I'm not the best with a Dremel, but this is how mine ended up looking. Put a little touch up around it so it don't rust, which is doing fine after just a year. As you can see, here's another camera. Here's the part number, which is the same as the other one. Now all it does is just goes through here. Here's the little tabs. Once you got that cut out, you just push it in and bolt it in place. Right there, it's just going to be 2 10mm, which is actually a 6mm by 1.0 thread pitch. So again, you're going to need this connector, which actually, if you can't get one, the used camera or a new camera, here's the part number. So you need the camera. You use kick panel harness to get some pins out. New or used camera, whichever one you can get. Need to make your own template. Cut the hole, put the camera in, wire everything up, bring the wires through that hole, straight out through the back seat. You're gonna have to take all your trim out, wire it, bring it down through here, all the way up to behind here. Once you plug that in, reconnect your battery and you'll be good to go. And that's exactly how you put a backup camera on a 2014 Plus Genesis Coupe.